Meta and OpenAI just launched separate apps and feeds for AI content. They didn't say exactly why, but one reason seems to be clear. It's getting harder and harder to tell what's real and what's not in the main feed. On the surface, these new platforms look like containment, a place to experiment with AI video formats, to test out new moderation tools, and buy themselves a bit more time while legislation is being written out. But containment isn't the same thing as resolution. The deeper issue here is cultural. Social media was built on an unspoken contract. The content that you see was supposed to come from real people. People's lives, people's art, people's sadness, people's truth. The moment that line blurs, trust erodes. Whether this AI content lives in our main feeds or in a separate app, the job of being able to tell signal from noise still falls back on us. That's why discernment really matters. Whether you choose to download these apps or not, AI content is not going to stay neatly into one place. It's going to bleed into your group chats, into memes, and even in the news cycle. We need a way to catch ourselves before we take things at face value. And today I wanted to share this very practical framework for it called De-Bias Me. It was developed by Cheon Lim, a researcher in how people learn and interact with technology, and is basically a quick mental routine for slowing down and checking your thinking when you're engaging with AI-generated content. It's 3 quick steps. Pause. Literally just stop. Break that autopilot scroll. This is pretty much your mental speed bump. Check your confidence. Ask yourself, how sure am I this is real? Am I like at 90% or more like 50%? Naming it just really helps. Interrogate your heuristics. This is basically a fancy way of saying question your first impression. Why do I believe this? Because it looks polished? Because someone I trust shared it? Because it tells me what I want to hear? All those heuristics are shortcuts that our brains use to save time, but they're also the easiest ones to exploit. That's it, just 3 steps, 10 seconds that should help you process information that you see online. The fact that companies are building separate AI apps is proof that the flood is here. It could be a sign that they're scrambling to find the most efficient guardrails. But until those guardrails are up, the only line of defense that we have against a full collapse of trust is discernment.